Good evening. I'm Rob Broerman, and I'm president of the Virginia Beach Education Foundation. Welcome to VB School's annual Teacher of the Year celebration, which the foundation is proud to host. We had hoped to host over dinner to celebrate the awesome achievements of so many outstanding teachers. However, this is a virtual time. Nonetheless, teachers, I hope you have your gourmet goodies gift basket to enjoy while we celebrate you, the 2021 Virginia Beach City Public Schools Teachers of the Year. On behalf of the Foundation's Board of Directors, we're honored to celebrate you. Part of our mission is to reward educational excellence, and tonight we gather to celebrate and honor the best of Virginia Beach's schools teachers. We are pleased to have with us this year many guests that work to support and recognize our teachers for their contributions to our students and the families within our community. Thank you, school board members, Superintendent Dr. Aaron Spence, and members of your leadership team. Thank you to our sponsors who made it possible to provide the gourmet baskets and other gifts for each of our 87 Teachers of the Year. We're awarding the Teacher of the Year finalists a monetary gift from the Foundation, a crystal trophy, and one instructional technology conference paid for by the Department of Teaching and Learning. In addition, the 2021 Citywide Teacher of the Year will receive a $200 Massage Luxe Spa package, a week's stay in an Orlando villa, and $500 from McDonald's restaurant owned and operated by Hugh Fard. Thank you to Virginia Beach Education Foundation board members for your tireless work on behalf of our teachers and their students. The Foundation also works to support our teachers' innovative and creative learning programs through our Adopt A+ grants program. Some of our illustrious teachers are also former Adopt A+ grant recipients. The Foundation could not succeed without the committed and generous support of individuals, businesses, and organizations in our community, many of whom are with us tonight. A sincere thank you to all of you for helping us honor Virginia Beach Schools Teachers of the Year.
Good evening. I'm School Board Chairwoman Carolyn Rye, and it's my honor to welcome you on behalf of all my colleagues. The Teacher of the Year celebration offers a unique opportunity for everyone to pause for a moment and acknowledge some of this great city's best teachers. VBCPS is fortunate to have some amazing teachers, roughly 5,000 of them, but the 87 of you watching this right now are part of the elite group of those who can call themselves a VBCPS Teacher of the Year. Each of you was selected as your school's Teacher of the Year for different reasons, but the overarching traits that are exhibited are the same: perseverance, caring and positive attitudes, flexible learning environments to accommodate our children, and innovation that allows each of you to continue striving to be the best you can be for each of your students. And this year, more than ever before, you and each of your individual talents and collective skills are more impactful than any other year previously. Students and teachers are teaching and learning in ways they never have before, and yet, despite unimaginable obstacles in the era of COVID-19, our teachers continue to succeed in showing students that the unknown doesn't mean the impossible. VBCPS is fortunate to have every one of you. Our teachers give their time, attention, and love to each of our students. But as Teachers of the Year, you are also leading the division with your talents and drive. So on behalf of the entire school board, I congratulate each and every one of you and thank you for being the embodiment of a VBCPS teacher. And with that, I will turn the program over to our Superintendent, Dr. Aaron Spence.
Thank you, Chairwoman Rye. Your leadership of our school board has been selfless and steadfast, and I know our families and our staff join me in thanking you for your support of our work. Speaking of leadership, I am grateful to be in a Zoom room full of education leaders tonight. Now that's not something I would think that any of us imagined to be saying, much less doing a year ago. Celebrating in a Zoom room. I mean, who even knew Zoom was a thing this time last year. But here we are, and I'm saying Zoom room like I've known it all my life, and we're here together in this Zoom room like it's the way we've always done it. Because we adapt, that's what we do. You are the educators who kept teaching our children when our physical buildings closed back in March. You are the teachers who did everything possible to keep our students engaged in their learning. You mastered new technologies. You made yourselves available at all hours for instruction and emotional support. You drove to students' homes to deliver lessons. You did whatever you could to minimize learning loss and support our community. Amid a global pandemic, our graduation rate went up, not down. That's right, we saw a record graduation rate of 94.2% for our 2020 class. Because this is who we are, and this is what we do. Your grace under pressure has been nothing short of magnificent. I know none of this has been easy, and please know that I do not take what we have accomplished for granted. I am so grateful that Virginia Beach City Public Schools is where you have chosen to share your skills, your dedication, and your heart with your peers and our students. Across our city, across the state, across this country, educators have stepped into the breach in this moment of national crisis to provide hope to our families, hope that better days are ahead. And I do believe they are, because of you. And with that, I'd like to recognize the 5 Teacher of the Year finalists chosen from a pool of outstanding 87 Teachers of the Year. And I'm going to do that in alphabetical order. I know it's Zoom and it can look a little silly, but I'm asking you to join me in giving each of these candidates a round of applause. Referred to by her principal as a champion for students, Angela Casamano teaches middle years program and advanced placement government, economics, AP US history, and international baccalaureate 20th century topics at Princess Anne High School. The man who established the annual Little Feet Meet for our school division, Robert Malgues, is an adapted physical education teacher who provides services to students and support to teachers and staff division-wide. Cited for his commitment to excellence and creative teaching abilities, Daniel Ramos Jr. is an instructor of heating, ventilation, and air conditioning at the Virginia Beach Technical and Career Education Center. Krista Vogt is a drama teacher at Salem High School, where one of her students said, "She teaches us to not only empathize with others, but also with ourselves." And finally, Rebecca Yapel is a STEM educator at Bayside Middle School, where her principal called her the best of today's 21st century educators. I would encourage you to visit the VB Schools blog, The Core, and read more about these amazing educators and what their peers and students have to say about them. Trust me, you'll be blown away. And now it is my great and humble pleasure to turn this over to the 2021 Citywide Teacher of the Year, Daniel Ramos Jr., to say a few words.
Thank you, Dr. Spence, for allowing me time to share with you, fellow educators, community sponsors, school division leaders, and guests. I appreciate the opportunity to share with you my thoughts on what's important to me about teaching. Personalized instruction, multiple pathways, buzzwords in education. The importance of these concepts have been recognized for some time, but implementation can be a challenge. Education cannot be a one-size-fits-all business. With my students, they're receiving an education while learning on the job. They may go to college or right to work. Employers often send their workers to trade school or training classes. Either path, graduates are always learning. I found myself choosing both paths, learning a trade and attending college. I graduated from Tallwood High and was an HVAC student at the Tech Center under instructor Mr. Woolard. I attended TCC from there and was hired in the HVAC field. Because it was important for me to constantly better myself and learn new things, I became the go-to person, a mentor for new employees, the company's trainer, and the customer's most requested technician. Because of my desire to help people, it became natural to educate both colleagues and customers. I guess that is why Mr. Woolard suggested that I apply for the HVAC instructor position that was available upon his retirement after 21 years of service. He must have seen something in me that demonstrated that I could be an instructor, an educator. I was passionate about my work in the HVAC industry and thriving on opportunities to teach others. The idea of teaching sounded interesting, and I had thought for some time that I would end up teaching one of these days. Then I reflected on the fact that there was only one HVAC program in Virginia Beach at the Tech Center, and that it could be decades before the position opened up again. My family, colleagues, and others that I knew in the HVAC industry encouraged me to apply, knowing that the industry needs more skilled HVAC technicians. A great way that students develop their skills is working on the hands-on house project through the Virginia Beach Education Foundation. Students work on a single-family home that, once complete, is sold. They get to use their skills in the real world, which is an awesome experience and a great addition to the student's resume. My favorite part of teaching is the impact that the education that I provide has on the students. I've been able to help many students transition their skills from the classroom to further education and solid careers. I've had the joy of keeping in touch with former students, and their success stories encourage me to work even harder to help students.
I'm Eva Malati, and my husband Bobby are wishing the 2021 Teachers of the Year every success and congratulations. We need excellent teachers like we need air to breathe, and nothing's been more obvious this year than that. Congratulations.
From the halls of Bryant and Stratton College at the Virginia Beach campus, we salute all the 2021 Teachers of the Year.
This is Tony and Charlie Cordelini thanking all you great teachers in Virginia Beach. We truly appreciate what you do. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Hi, this is Rhonda with Comfort Systems of Virginia. Just wanted to take a brief opportunity and say thank you to all of our educators in Virginia Beach. You've done an amazing job through a very trying time. You found ways to connect with students and their families, fed the community, and all while trying to take care of your own families. Great job. Thank you.
On behalf of everyone at Heartland Construction, we wish to express our sincere appreciation to each of you. We understand that your students' minds are under construction and that you not only teach, but you inspire. Thank you and enjoy your evening.
Congratulations and thank you all so much for your hard work. Honestly, after this last year, I think you all deserve giant trophies for everything you've done. Our students and parents could not do this without you, so thank you again so much and congratulations to everybody.
2020 has been a very different year, but it is only temporary. Unlike your passion and work, which will remain with students for the rest of their lives.
Life Touch wants to thank each and every one of you for answering the call as educators and for being named 2021 Teacher of the Year in each of your schools. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Ben Fitzpatrick. I'm the Vice President of Newlands Management. We own and operate 12 McDonald's restaurants here in Virginia Beach, and we've been proud sponsors of the Teacher of the Year award now for 10 years. I'd like to congratulate Daniel Ramos Jr. on winning the award this year and let him know that he's receiving a $500 check, a week in our villa in Florida, and a full signature spa package at Massage Luxe of Virginia Beach. Congratulations, Daniel.
Thank you to all the 2021 Teachers of the Year with the Virginia Beach School Systems from the Kiwanis Club of Norfolk Foundation. Keep up the good work. Take care.
Hi, I'm John Abrahams.
And I'm Tevia Abrahams.
And we are representing JPIX LLC.
We are here to congratulate 2021 Teacher of the Year! Woo!